Hey guys, Reverse here and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. So I guess you can call this part number 2 of the new Pokemon Go update, and in this particular part I kinda wanted to go over the new feature in which evolution time has been decreased. Now I have a bunch of Pokemon that I can evolve, so this in essence is also an evolution spree, and I went over the footage. It was kind of out of sync and I do apologize, but in the second part of that video it is all fixed. The video will be linked in the video description down below. As an apology, here's another gift card for you guys out there as a special thank you for letting me know about what is going on here. Now before we get on to the evolutions, first let's pop a lucky egg just in case, and also I want to share something with you guys. Now if you go to the faraway distance over here, there's a gym, and at this gym you can actually see something. I have my Dragonite over here, and the battles one actually shows at the top there. Now I'm not sure exactly what determines what the battles one is, but I know for a fact I had this Dragonite for a while, and I've been accumulating the battles one for over time really. And I think if you beat a whole team of 6 Pokemon versus just this Dragonite, I guess you're gonna be getting another battle one. But if you guys know anything about this, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. So with that in mind, I'm just gonna go ahead and connect my Pokemon Go Plus just in case. And we're gonna get into the evolutions because the evolution time has been decreased. I have about 8 Pokemon I can evolve, so let's just get started and see how fast the evolution is. I do not know about this, so this is my genuine first reaction right now. So far everything seems to be the same. Everything's still zooming in. Pokemon goes up in the air. And is it really faster than before, or it seems it's slightly faster. I would have to time that. The next one's actually gonna have a time in the screen. Quickly pausing the video here. Instead of putting a timer on the screen, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show a old evolution side by side, so that way you guys get an idea about how much faster the new evolution is in comparison. And so this one, starting now. So I'm not really sure. It's more like 2, 3. I think it's like it's so minor actually. Like it feels very minor, which is kind of unfortunate. So over here we got Alakazam. I think at the ending the zooming in is a little bit faster than before, or going up here. So this one has a Psycho Cut and Shadow Ball, which is a decent moveset, not too great. This Growlithe has Fire Fang and Flamethrower. I forgot to actually check it because I was so into the old evolution stuff over here. So Fire Fang is the best base move here, and Flamethrower is I think the worst. No, actually Bulldozer is the worst secondary moves, charge move here. Then we got a Magikarp over here. I have a bunch of Magikarp candy. I can make another Gyarados very soon, so I just figured let's just go ahead and evolve this one. So the funny thing with this Magikarp is that the attack and defense are both 15% IV, or 15 attack and 50 defense, and then the stamina is only 5, making it pretty terrible for defending. But then in the end of the day, Gyarados is not for defending anyway. This one has Bite and Twister. You guys know how I feel about Twister. Unfortunately, this Gyarados has to go because Twister is just the absolute no-go. So I'm gonna unfavor this one and then transfer that one away. Moving on to Magnemite. Over here, transforming this into a Magneton. Now what I did prior to the update is I actually evolved a Magnemite of like 35 CP into a Magneton, and then hopefully I was going to be able to defeat something like a Horsey or something like that and getting a lot of prestige, but that entire plan went down the drain. So over here we got Magneton over here with Thunder Shock, which is not too bad, and Magnet Bomb, which isn't a great move. Steel moves in general aren't really that great in Pokemon Go, so unfortunately this one has to go as well. Next up is Oddish. So I have 100 candy. I need 125. I'm going to be getting one upon evolution. I think Oddish is a really interesting Pokemon. Alongside with the Fire-type, Growlithe, Ponyta, Bellsprout have relatively high CP in the first form, which is kind of interesting. And then on the second form, which is Gloom in this case, it only gets like 300, 200 extra on top of that, and then it gets a major boost again upon the third evolution here. So this one, Moonblast and Acid. I'm happy it is Moonblast on Gloom and not on Vileplume, so I'm definitely interested in leveling this one up again, or evolving this one again, but that will happen very, very shortly. Over here we got a Slowpoke. I caught this one at 1012 CP, so that's pretty interesting. I think I've never caught one of 1012 CP, or maybe just barely over, but I'm curious to find out this Slowbro, how much CP it's gonna be having. So I don't know, maybe it's faster by like 3 seconds or so. But if you are on a lucky egg spree, like when you catch a whole bunch of Pidgeys, you do notice that it's faster than before, so that's great. Confusion and Water Pulse here. I think this is actually a great gym defender. Water Pulse is one of the better moves as a gym defender, so I think I'm gonna keep this one and maybe place this one in the gym, because Slowpoke or Slowbro can be quite annoying. I should actually change the name. So we're gonna change up this Squirtle just in case. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna transform this into a Blastoise. I honestly don't know. The IV of this Squirtle is great, but it's yeah, maybe I should. But the CP is really low, so that means I will have to invest a lot into getting this Wartortle, which it is right now, into a Blastoise, and that's gonna be. I'm tempted in some way, shape, or form. But then again, considering the changes that has been made, I'm not really sure. Maybe there's gonna be a nice defender. Maybe it's not. You guys can tell me in the comments. Would you like me to evolve this Wartortle of 91% IV into a Blastoise of 91% IV? If you guys honestly would like your opinion on this. If it is that you guys want me to evolve this, then I'll do it like on stream or in some sort of a video just for you guys, because you guys have decided on that, because I cannot make up my mind on this particular Pokemon. Next up we got Weepinbell. Weepinbell going to a Victory Bell. And I've been meaning to get a good Victory Bell in a while, and if this is turning out to be a good Victory Bell, I might power it up. So I need to get Solar Beam though for that to happen. I want to get Solar Beam and Razor Leaf. I think that's the best moveset. That's the most interesting moveset. The more I think about it, the ending screen is much faster. That is great. Oh, we got Razor Leaf and Solar Beam. That is awesome. I think I'm gonna power this one up for sure. I kinda wanna save my Stardust though. So yeah. Nah, this is really great. I'm pretty happy with that one. So, that is kind of it for the evolutions. I really wanted to showcase to you guys what it's like to evolve right now at this point. Seems about 3, maybe 4 seconds faster than before, which is gonna add up in the long run. I'm gonna have to find out exactly how much the time was in comparison. So after this video, you guys are gonna be seeing a side-by-side comparison of the previous way the evolve worked, comparing it to the current state of evolution. So with that in mind, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned for the actual live stream. Once again, more info on that on Twitter. I'm going to be going outside and actually train up some gyms with the new system. So that's going to be something that I think is very interesting to you guys. If you guys don't have the update yet, rest assured you guys will be getting it. But it's always taking longer on iOS than it does on Android. And it simply has to do with the fact that on Android, they can roll it out immediately. And on Apple needs to check the update fully first before they can approve it and actually put it into the App Store. So that might explain why it is always later on iOS than it is on Android. So yeah, that's gonna be doing it for me for now. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And this has been Reverse for Pokemon Go. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.